Ladies and gentlemen, meet the brand spanking new Honda Civic. And I gotta tell you, it's a lot smaller and it's a lot more basic than I think today's customers are gonna be looking for. The steering wheel is missing an airbag. The 4-speed transmission is a bit of a throwback, and my head doesn't fit. I'm not sure what Honda was thinking when they designed this new Civic, but it's gonna be a tough sell, especially with the manual choke.
Come on, Roman, that wasn't a new Civic. That was a 1975 Civic. Now this is a new Honda Civic. Check this out. New cassette player. It's got a spot for your cassettes. It's got a cigarette lighter and an ashtray. 5-speed manual transmission. I mean, what else would you want in a new Civic?
Jason, that wasn't a new Civic, that was the '86 Civic. Now this is a new Civic, and all of a sudden I've got an airbag, which is strange because you'd think you'd have more than just one airbag. I've got an automatic transmission, yeah, that's okay. Of course, the retro parking brake is probably not what modern buyers want, and the 120 mile an hour top end on the speedometer doesn't feel like it's all that sporty. It is comfortable, and it smells like one of those Christmas tree air fresheners.
Come on, Roman, that was a 93 Civic. Now what I'm sitting in now is the brand new 10th generation Honda Civic. I mean, it comes without a turbo, it comes without CarPlay, and without Android Auto. Wait, I'm starting to think that I'm not in the 10th gen brand new Honda Civic. Am I?
Ladies and gentlemen, meet the brand spanking new 2016 Honda Civic, the best-selling compact car in the land. And this is a TFL exclusive. It's a sneak peek because we're going to take an in-depth look at this car before anybody else has had a chance to show you.
Stop, Roman, stop. How can you talk about the 10th gen Civic without Honda Pro Jason here?
All right, coming up next, a sneak peek with Honda Pro Jason. Jason, there's a catch, and that is there's an embargo. We can't talk about technical specifications.
Come on.
And we can't talk about driving impressions.
Really?
We can show them the engine, and what can we tell them about the engine?
We can tell them this is a brand new 1.5 turbo for Honda, Earth Dreams technology.
You sure we can tell them that?
I'm sure we can say that.
All right.
I've said it before. I'll say it again.
All right.
But there's also a 2-liter that I can say gets 15 more horsepower.
Than the outgoing one?
Than the outgoing one, yes.
How much is that in total? We can't say.
We can't say.
But you can figure it out.
But it's naturally aspirated.
Oh, you can figure it out.
It's very torquey. That's all I can say.
What's the transmission?
Transmission in the turbo is only a CVT.
Can we say that?
We can say CVT.
You sure?
Yes.
All right, we can say CVT.
I said it, CVT.
All right, we said it. Well, that's what the powertrain is, sort of, kind of. Well, there's the engine, and where's Jason? Jason, where are you?
Under here.
Dude, what are you doing under there?
I'm checking out this new dual exhaust. Dual exhaust, check this thing out.
Let's see.
In a Civic.
There's one. Let's see the other one.
There it is, there it is.
Well, why don't they rot them out the back?
That's a good question. I'm not really sure why.
I bet you they will in the Type R.
I'll bet they will, but the turbo officially has dual exhaust. Now for all the cool stuff on the inside of the new 10th Gen Civic. This new dash layout is really incredible. They got rid of the two-tier look, but they're still using a digital speedometer and an analog looking almost S2000 tachometer, which I really enjoy. The steering wheel is beautiful. They have a couple of little spots here for 10 and 2, so it makes it nice and comfortable to drive. You still have the tilt wheel. Now they don't have a radio knob. And some people are a little upset still that we don't have a radio knob, but what they did to combat that is on the steering wheel, they give you a little wheel that is touch sensitive, and you can actually roll your fingers up and down to adjust the volume. Okay, I'm 5'6", so I'm no monster by any means, but there is a lot of room back here. Ah, I love this. A couple cup holders, which is nice. In most of the higher end trim levels, they've gone to a 60-40 split. This is the Touring, so we have the 60-40 split. You have plenty of room here, leg room and room for your feet underneath the seats, which is also very nice. Door panels have some pockets, a cup holder. It looks like a little space there for snacks.
All right, Jason's a bit of a fanboy, but I do agree with him on the new interior of the Civic. I especially like the fact that they got rid of that dual-tiered dashboard. It was hard to figure out where to look. Now it's very straightforward. I like the digital dash, but let's see if he's right about the back seat. I'm a lot taller. I'm 6'2", so we'll see how I fit. Come on with the camera over. You know what? I do fit. There's a lot of room back here. Let's check out the trunk. Now this is an enormous amount of space back here. I'm certain that Nathan could easily fit plus Jason, but there is some cost cutting. For instance, these gooseneck hinges. Not a lot of steel there. I'm just putting it right in the sport mode.
I don't care.
You do that?
Yeah, I'm awesome. Do whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna turn the, see, I just turned the music down by turning the heat down. That's the problem with it.
Oh yeah, not having a knob. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
See, I just went for it. I'm like
I can see that.
Dog with an old bone.
Yeah.
So are you lusting after this? Do you want one of these? And how long before you get one?
I'm in line for a Type R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be what, a year, 2 years?
It's gonna be a year. It's gonna be 17.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be 17. I still got a little bit more time in my car. I just bought it, so 14. So in closing, Honda thinks this is the best Civic they've ever built. I agree. I mean, it's got all the performance, got all the styling, it's got all the creature comfort features. But what do you think?
I think you're a fanboy and you're always gonna. But I think you guys need to come back on October 19th when we can actually do a full drive review and show you what it's like to drive it and talk about all the specifications. As always, this is Roman and
Honda Pro Jason
saying thanks for watching, and check out tflcar.com for news, views, and of course, Honda Civic previews where we have people walking through the back of our shots all the time. That's just the way it is here, man. Deal with it. See you next time. Ciao. Hey guys, can you see me? I'm way back here, because back here, that's the brand spanking new 2016 Honda Civic. Over here, we have the current generation of the Civic, the 2015. And right here, that is the Ford Focus. It competes directly with the Civic. So does the Mazda 3 and of course, the Toyota Corolla. And we're gonna take all these cars for a ride in the next half hour and see how they compare